All right, all right, all right. A beautiful Wednesday. Now, I'm about to show my face, but
Ew.
I was challenged for a second. Somebody was sending stuff. Dude, you're embarrassed to show your hair and stuff. That's why you never do a show without your hat on. Well, they did. They did. Like, all right, that's a cool challenge. You know, I'm probably some ugly guy with hair sticking out on the sides. I don't blame people. Hey, if you think I'm wearing a hat because I'm a coward, I tell you what, I'll show you this handsome face without the hat on. Nice hair. I got some hair. So, okay, I'm a goofy looking guy. So, whoever challenged me on that can kiss my ass. Well, welcome to What Does the Planet of the Apes Symbolize? There's a lot of good stuff about Planet of the Apes. There's a lot of good stuff with the movie, non-movie. So some of you might be the first time you actually ever saw me without a hat. I didn't even tell Bob I wasn't going to wear the hat. I said, you know what? I'll take challenges.
Yeah, I'm wearing mine. I'm outside.
It is cold today. All right, we got sketches in the house. We got Scott Morn in the house. We got Marty McFly in the house. I just got a haircut today. Actually, I got my haircut yesterday. You know, so I actually went and got a haircut yesterday. So, and you know, I'm proud. You know, hey, I love my hat. Love it. But you know what? I'll do a show without it. I'm not afraid of nothing. I mean, people are like, you know, you're wearing that because you're afraid of society. Like, okay, that's whatever. Hey, whatever.
Somebody doesn't even show their face. You know,
I know some people don't even show their face. Some people, and
they don't have to. I don't know why. It don't matter. Like a radio show. Who fucking cares? It's all about the voice.
You're right. It's a podcast, but you know, a lot of times on YouTube, you can actually see the person who's talking. I mean, so many years. I mean, how many times have you heard Howard Stern and never got to see him? Right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, you didn't need to see him, and he's not. It's not like it's not like he's the most handsome guy in the world.
Yeah, you're not missing anything.
I'd be afraid. Never be afraid. Be proud on who you are. It's about the beauty on the inside, not on the outside. But I mean, sure. You're right. You know. But I mean, sketch is right. There are. We live in a world where people do judge book by its cover. I mean, they you know, you could talk the best crap. You can talk the most truth. You can have the most evidence of truth. But if you're not a good-looking guy, and you get a good-looking guy that says the same thing, people are going to believe the good-looking guy versus the ugly guy. I mean, that's it's just the way it is, right?
Because I'm a damn handsome man, so people believe me. That's a curse. It's a curse, man. I hate it. People believe
me. You know what, Scott? This is kind of funny. You're right. It's kind of funny. I can't stand wearing a hat. That's kind of funny because besides the show, I don't wear a hat. I'm like you. I don't like wearing a hat outside the show. I don't wear hats. Everywhere I go, I don't wear hats. I only wear a hat when I was on the show. It's just like, you know, every show somebody has a certain symbolize. You know, like Bob has that certain kind of hat that he likes to wear.
I wear it all day.
Sometimes that you do on a show that just becomes like part of it.
Kind of like Eric knows I wear this all day.
Yeah, it has a cape, you know, for the show. This is, you know, my thing. But I don't have to wear it. But beyond that,
I dress exactly the same as I am on the show all day. Same way, with exception of maybe slapping on some shorts or something. Yeah. It's my uniform. Protective.
We're just letting a few people come on in. I see some people are coming in. That's fantastic. We might have Texas Danny on today. If Texas Danny shows up in the chat, I'll throw him the invite. Jump on. Usually his Wednesday and Thursday is the days that he has more free time to like be a guest on a show. So if Texas Danny shows up, we'll let him jump on because he's seen this movie too a lot of times, and you know, we all appreciate Planet of the Apes. Yeah. And guys, I don't know if this is a cool announcement. I don't know. I mean, there's only a few people here anyway, but Scott, Sketches, Marty, usually we do shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we're still doing the show on Friday, but I'm going to add a small show tomorrow, probably around 3:15. And I'll tell you guys why. Bob, you want to know why?
Yeah.
You sure? Okay. Well, ever since we did a show on Scientology, when I went on air and filled out the form to that questionnaire form, about Scientology, that what was it, 200 questions, and we got through like 49 and said, fuck this, there's just too many questions. Well, I kept getting an email back, right? Here, just so you guys know, I'm not joking. I keep getting an email back, and it's, hey, hi Eric, if you could be anything, what would you want to be? And what would have to happen for you to be that? Please let me know so I can help you find the exact information you need to take your life to the next level.
Cool.
Right? And P.S. to embark on a great adventure. Okay. So what do I need to do to go to the next level?
Wow.
Hold on. I only wear a cap when fishing and riding a bike. Not a good place. Good, yeah, that's a good place. Bird. Okay. I want to be a bird. Okay. You want to be a bird? Why not be a bird? You get to fly in the air. You get to flap around, see the whole world. You can see how foolish we are on this planet. Okay. But going back to here. Now, on this email that I got, it says, get a free consultation. So I decided to do that, and if you see here, tomorrow at what is it? Tomorrow, March 25th at 3:30, I'm gonna get a 30-minute consultation about Scientology.
That's awesome. I got questions.
So I said, you know what? I want to share this experience of finding out from this beautiful woman named Brittany. Just look at her. Beautiful woman. I'm sure I get to talk to her, probably not on Zoom. She's probably going to talk on the phone. That's fine. I'll put the phone on speakerphone. So we're going to all hear this conversation together.
I want to know where guys.
So tomorrow in the chat, you guys can shoot up questions for me to ask this wonderful representative that's from Scientology. Cool. And let's find out if Scientology is really for us and for you guys. And that's going to be tomorrow. We're going to do a small show on it. We're going to break this down, and we're going to ask an expert who works for Scientology. Why should I join? How much does it cost? Is it free? Is it not? And the main question that we all want to know, that everybody wants to know in the chat, the number one question for Scientology: if I signed up, do I get to meet Tom Cruise?
Yeah, well, yeah.
That's the main question, right?
Yeah, Tom Cruise. I want to talk to him specifically. Maybe we can request to speak to him directly.
Yeah. So tomorrow, guys, 3:30 p.m. Pacific. I know it's a weird kind of a time for us, but that's the only time they had for my consultation. And I just wanted to share this with everybody because I'm sure a lot of you are thinking about joining Scientology, and there's probably questions you guys want to answer, right? Am I right? Ben, haven't you ever had thoughts about joining Scientology? Come on, Ben, and sketches. Have you ever thought about joining Scientology? Well, tomorrow is the opportunity for you guys to give me the questions to ask to see if Scientology is for you.
But you're not going to tell her that she's live, right?
Yeah, Bob. She'll hang up in a second.
I know. You tell her she's live.
They'll hang up in a second, but you never know, Bob. You and I, after the conversation with her, we might not want to be Scientologists, but you never know. Ben in, he might change his mind and hear that woman and say, hey, that's for me. and I might be able to help somebody become a Scientologist.
Yeah, I'm gonna be non-biased. I don't want to make her. I'm just gonna be nice. We'll be nice, non-insulting, non-biased, just straight up real questions.
Real questions.
Yeah, I don't want to have them. Imagine having all of Scientology as a shill in your sidebar. They would make our lives miserable.
Been there, didn't like. Oh wow, Sketches actually been there. Wow, that's cool. Sketches. So you're gonna have to shoot me some questions then, like to see if this person really knows Scientology, right? You're gonna have to help me out with this meeting tomorrow.
I just want to know if Xenu flew a 747, because he did in my time. And I remember I always talk about all religions changing, including Scientology, because now Xenu flies a DC-8 from the Galactic Federation area of the universe. I'm like, no, he flew a fucking 747. So I want to ask her that. I want to ask her, what plane did Xenu fly to get you guys here? What was the plane? Tell me the plane. If she says DC-8, I'm going to say no. It's 747. We'll find out. 747s are disappearing from antiquity, Eric. What the hell's going on with that? They're no longer in the Twin Towers, and the Xenu did not fly one. What's going on?
Hey, nothing wrong with that. And, man, everybody in the chat, I think I've been experiencing a lot of Mandela effects. I'll tell you guys why. You know, sometimes on YouTube, right, you get these alerts, right? You get these this channel's coming up, or somebody's got something to say, right? And I get these alert, and I'm going to this channel, right? I'm not gonna say the name, won't do that. And I'm putting it on, like, all right, I get to learn something today, right? I'm gonna learn the truth or something, or I'm gonna learn a new Mandela effect or something like that. I don't know. I'm gonna learn something. And then I pop up the channel. The video will be tonight on my 3rd or 4th channel. Oh. So this video that I'm watching you on is not going to be what I'm going to be watching. It's going to be on a 3rd or 4th. Okay, that's fine. Great. I'll go on to your 3rd or 4th channel. Fantastic. About an hour later, another alert comes up. I'm going to change that. I'm going to move it from the 4th to the 3rd to the 2nd. And then I'm going to go to Twitch. Then I'm going to go D-Live. Nope, I'm going to go back to here. Then okay, fine, right there. So I'm writing this all down. Okay, I'm writing this all down. So hold on. What am I going? What a hell of a Mandela effect, because I'm losing what channel is going to be on. So you're going from one to the channel you're on now to the 3rd channel. Okay, cool, great. Oh, hold on. You change it from that to Twitch. Okay. Oh, hold on. Instead of Twitch, you're also going to be on the 4th. So make sure I upload that. Subscribe to that channel. Oh, you're gonna have a guest. Oh, you're gonna be on his. Oh, hold on. What? Another video? Oh, he's got a strike, so you're going on his 3rd and 2nd channel. Oh, damn! I'm like, damn, man, like, goddamn. Okay, so go to 3, go to Twitch, go to 4, go to his backup, go to here. Fucking what a hell of a Mandela effect I'm getting here, man. I'm getting too many videos of what channel I'm gonna be on. So I'm like, holy shit, man. I got advice for everybody out there. Listen, all you guys are making great money. You got a lot of Patreons. You guys are making a lot of great money. Instead of bouncing around, I got an advice for some of you guys. Get your own website. Do your live show from there from now on. Dude, you don't have to bounce no more. You don't have to go to 3, go to 2, go to 5, go to 6, go to 1, go to T, go to Twitch, go to D-Live, go back. Oh, your friends can't be on. He's strike out too. Dude, just have your own channel. Do your own website. Shit, Bob, I'm giving free advice. This is free advice to people. I'm giving free advice, because sometimes I don't even know. I don't even know what's real anymore, because I get a notice and I'm not getting a show. Like, hey, I'm going to tell you, if me and Bob gets thrown off this channel, if we do, there's a good chance that we can. I'll tell you guys what, instead of going to my 2nd or 3rd or 4th or 5th channel, I'll do the rest of my show on my own website down here to my video. And then you guys don't have to bounce around to 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9. And if you don't got enough money, there's a guy that lives in Washington. I think his name is Richard. He has his island, Bainbridge or somewhere, or Bremerton's up there somewhere. And he works for Hollywood, right? He's a millionaire, and he'll fund you the funds you need to broadcast every day. So,
wow,
yeah. So that was just a Mandela effect. I was just getting so confused that I want to help people out today, Bob. I just want to help everybody else. Saying, hey, just create a website, do some shows on your own website. You don't have to go to 2, go to 3, go to 5, go to 6, go back to 9, go to 1. Makes it a lot easier for everybody because I get confused.
I don't know how people. I don't get kicked off mine. I mean, I say those controversial shit on mine. I mean, I'm dropping bombs. I'm just everything and anything that anybody else says, but tenfold extra, and I'm fine. I mean, nobody bothers, but I get no fucking copyrights. I get nothing. I play music.
I get too confused, man. 2, 3, 5, back to 2, back to 6. Okay, 10 minutes before it, I'm going here. Oh, this guy's got a 2, got a 3. I'm like, oh my God, it's just too much information. It's just like, come on, just make your own website, and just do your live shows from the website. If we get kicked off of here, Bob, for some reason, we're gonna do our live shows from the website. Yeah. Boom. Yeah. If I need money to more bandwidth or something, I'll go talk to Richard. I gotta sign my contract with the devil from Hollywood. That I'm going to be, I'm taking money from an agent shell. That's fine. The show must go on.
Show must go on. Got to get that fucking money. Got to get that in the apocalypse, man.
We live in the apocalypse, man.
Yeah, oh God. Really is the time for all that, right? Okay. Yeah, now's the time for things like that. Maybe back on 416 and Sagittarius arm, but not here, man. If you obviously got whatever it is, you don't need to do all that. Just say the fucking information, get it out, and fucking move along.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to help people today to make it easy for people. Just make it easy. Right.
Don't piss off anybody too much because I remember I told you Sunday I got my ass beat up in my dream by some big ass dark fucking demon thing. My back still hurts. I'm still a little beat up. I got beat up.
Well, that's because it knew that we're going to be talking about the ghosts of Canada.
It must be, yeah. I'm still I was like, Eric was going to start the show. I said, Eric, you don't mind? I don't want to be insulting. I might have to put my face or my other avatar and then walk around a little bit, then sit back down. It's hard for me to sit down. I got beat up, and so still feeling it since Sunday. You guys stretch a little bit because something beat me up. A demon, a fucking djinn got me, man.
Shifted realities. Yes, we shifted already. We have to keep going, I guess. Yep. I mean, that's the life is. Looks like the vax changed you. The
vax. Eric's your test subject. He's the test subject.
I'm the test subject, I don't know. I mean, if you guys wanted an update, if I'm growing a third tail yet, I'm not growing a third tail yet. Now, guys, I'm not telling you whatever you believe in, you stick with it.
Stick your belief.
That's it. You're against it. Go. Don't even, but for myself, and the one I took, it starts with an M. I don't know the names of these because there's so many now, right?
There's so many. They've got the double ones, the single ones that works as a double one. And then we were joking about, you and your wife and I were joking, we're like, there's the mutations now. So you've got 4 mutations. So now you're going to have to get the boosters for the mutations. I'm like, I don't even use deodorant. There's no way. I'd get sick. No, I'm not taking no double down mutation boosters. And no, man, it just seems like a fucking endless hole. Again, not saying don't do it. I'm just saying I'm speaking for myself. I think the one that I got was the Moderna one.
I think that's the one. That's the one. And like I said, I'm flying to New York in July. I'm not.
You don't have a choice.
I don't really care. I take these things every year for a medical company. I could give a rat's ass if I die. If I die, if I live, I live. I don't care. Put it in and all that. And what's this here? Eric, if you shave your noggin right down to the wood, you be darn near handsome as me. Yeah. Well, Tom Murph, if you weren't there from the beginning, I was telling people that I got some emails from people saying that I was a coward because I can't do a show without a hat. What am I hiding up here? You know, am I completely bald with hair sticking out? So I'm like, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll do a show without a hat.
I'm jealous. Nobody sends me anything mean, and I'm jealous because I got no nothings. Nobody sends Robert Wood anything other than cool video and codes and stuff like that. I don't get no derogatory stuff. I'm missing. I want some. I need to make an enemy. Damn it.
Yeah, we can make enemies, and then have the enemies watch, and then we'll put some fake videos out saying, "Hey, today we're going to be doing this on the second, third." No. You can watch me on D Live. Oh no, the lemons. It took away my lemons. Let's go to Twitch. Actually, I'm on D Live and Twitch at the same time right now, and YouTube. So and Facebook. So I love them all. So I just do them all. If I get knocked off of one, well, I'm on 3 others, and then I move the video over to my website. It's no big deal.
Yeah.
But going back to his question on the COVID, since the shot, I've been feeling great. I mean, I'm not saying because of that, but I've no side effects, nothing yet. And I'll let you guys know if something goes crazy on me. I'll let you know. I don't care. But no, everything's been great. Actually, in a weird way, I've been having extra energy.
You have had extra energy, yeah.
So
you've had a lot of extra energy. So it probably killed whatever was in you. But if you want to look at the science behind it, is you're an O. I'm not. I did whatever in English. It seems to be attacking I'm just saying this is not from me, and this is from the narrative, from the stats, and from facts and figures from the internet. We all believe that, right? But anyway, it seems to be attacking the A's more, the B's second, and O's are very low on the attacking scale for the virus. So I'm just saying what it's saying online, give and take, whatever you guys take it.
Eric's the guinea pig. Yeah. I have energy. Like I said, I'm not here to tell people to do do whatever you feel you need to do. That's the chip, and all I know they could probably put a chip in me. And I mean, it was weird, guys. I mean, I did tell Bob the story that when I was in the car waiting, a guy calls me up from the same place and goes, "Hey, were you were at the shot?" I go, "Yeah, just God, I'm still here in the parking lot. Oh, I need to stay right there. Let me come up to you." And he comes up and goes, "Hey, what arm did you get that in?" Like, "Oh, right there, left arm." Could have asked me that on the phone, but
so you got your left arm. That's weird that they would ask you what arm was it again. They could have wrote down anything and just got away with it. That's weird.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe technically you're supposed to get a second dosage of this thing. Maybe it has to be the same arm. I don't know. I mean,
from anthropology, I did anthropology. I went to school for that, and so that's for a study. To have that consistency, to have that much effort to come after you instead of just writing some random shit down, that means they're doing a study. For some reason, they're doing the arms. It's like, what arm you got a shot? That's a study. So I wonder what that study is about.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't care. I mean, I know one guy goes, "Dude, they're probably tracking you now." And I was more like, they can track me all they want. You're gonna see a boring life. I have kids, wife, go to grocery store, get food. I'm not a criminal. I don't rob banks. I don't go to whorehouses. So I mean, they can follow me all they want. You're never going to get anything exciting. I mean, the most exciting thing that I do is do this show. This is the most exciting thing that I do in a day. Beyond that, I don't do anything exciting. Kind of like when they say, "Hey, Eric, you know that camera you got built inside your computer? The Matrix is watching you." I'm like, fine, let it watch me. I mean, they want to watch me, go for it. But yeah, but what if you're doing something a little naughty? They want to watch me being naughty. That's their problem.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that, Bob, but I mean, I don't do anything anyway. So if they want to watch me go take a shit at a store bathroom or something,
that's
go
cool.
for it.
That'd be interesting. What is that? Japanese?
Good point. I mean, seriously, how did we get here? I'm serious. I mean, I don't rob banks. I don't shoot up in alleys. I don't buy drugs. You know, you could buy if I want to buy. You could buy marijuana at a store now. So there's nothing that's really illegal. Only thing I do, maybe drink a beer, or buy it at a store. So if they want to follow me, I mean, they can have 10 cars follow me. All I care. I don't do anything. I mean, if I'm a criminal, I guess I should be shitting bricks, but I'm not a criminal.
No problem. Yeah, the best thing about it is just be honest, be nice, don't commit any crimes, don't take any drugs. Just do the best you can in the time we have right now, and you'll be fine, and nobody's gonna follow you. You'll be okay.
And you know what? Bit of venom. You know what? You made a good point right there, because I made this point a long time ago when people were complaining that Facebook were like selling information off and all that, and I'm always like, well, first of all, you choose to be on Facebook. You're putting all your pictures on Facebook. You don't have to. I mean, my God. I mean, if Bob, I'm doing this on YouTube with you. Okay, this is a good opportunity. 1,000 people might be watching this. 100 people, 10 people, 5 people. There's a good chance that somebody's going to illegally download this in another country they're not supposed to, and put your picture, Bob, on a bathroom wall and look at you for sexual pleasures. Yeah. Okay? That's the chance you got to take.
I'm used to that. That's probably common for me. I'm a damn handsome man. I can see that happening. Yeah.
I mean, if people are so afraid of their privacy, then don't do Facebook. Don't go on YouTube. Don't go on Instagram. Don't go to Reddit. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking now. I guess what I'm saying is I just don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm not thinking that the government is watching me 24 hours in a day. I'm sorry. If they are, then great. You know?
I always try to give them something good to watch. I feel bad for them, man. They're just GSs. They're working. They got to go home to the wife. They've been watching you all day. They got to go home to the kids, change the diapers, go pick up milk, then go back the next day to watch you all over again. I feel bad for the intelligence department.
I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. And I'll tell you why I don't feel bad.
It's watching people.
If somebody's watching me, right? They're watching me for whatever reason. They're watching me. Yeah. Well, if they're watching me, then they're getting paid for it, right? They're getting paid to watch me.
True.
They're not going to make. I mean, and I guarantee, if they're getting paid to watch me by the government, they're probably getting a good paycheck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're probably a GS9. Well, I don't know. People that watch other people usually have like a GS9. GS10, maybe they might hit 12 in the senior years, but not much money watching people for an analysis job, especially intelligence department. They usually hire schmucks.
Yeah. Or maybe they're afraid. Maybe they're watching me because I'm giving Joey Roca some information because he was in since he was in Washington D.C. Maybe they want to make sure that I'm not giving Joey information. Maybe that's what it is.
Now that Joey's on our sidebar, then that the government's watching. 100%. They've been asking, who was that Latino guy from the islands? I said, I don't know. I don't snitch out my friends. I said, I don't know.
What we should throw Joey in the volcano. For him, they don't exist, and we please the volcano. Win-win situation. Joey, you're gonna be thrown into a volcano.
Now,
Hey,
remember,
government, if you're watching me, government, if you're watching me right now, I just let you guys know, I do have I do have a Reddit site too that I got a video from Bob on here. So if you're watching me, you might want to go after Bob.
Yeah.
I got some things I put up here from the 27 clubs, lost tapes, Kurt Cobain, Texas Danny. They're gonna come after you now. Viz, I'm sorry, Viz. They're gonna be coming after you because they're watching me to get through you.
Actually, they're watching Joey. They're watching Joey, and then they're watching you, and then they're watching me. Thanks to Joey, they're watching Biddle Venom. They're watching Tom Muir. We're not laughing at you, Joey. We're laughing with you. My dad always said that. I'm not laughing at you, son. I'm laughing with you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Actually, you guys should go to my Reddit because our friend Supernatural put a cool little small video about the First Nation Hebrews.
What?
Yeah. She's got a cool little video about she did some studying on the First Nation Hebrews. So I posted that. I posted that on my Reddit so people can go to my Reddit. Yeah.
I gotta see this because I myself did studies on the First Nation Hebrew back in the early 2000s. So I need to see what this person has. Is a she? I'm gotta see what they have for information. See, because I don't want to go into it.
No, I know.
We could do a whole show on that.
Oh, I know.
That's amazing. Good. Oh my God, I gotta see this.
Yeah, that's why. That's exactly why, Bob. I put that stuff on my Reddit. Yeah. I put that stuff on my Reddit so people can, check out other people's stuff because on my Reddit, it's just not all our stuff.
Yeah,
I put everybody on there and sketches. You know what? We can almost do a whole show on the 27 Club. Now, Bob and I did do a video last week.
Yeah, 27 Club.
Now the show that we did wasn't called the 27 Club, but we did a show called The Devil at the Crossroads. The Devil at the Crossroads, the life and legacy of Robert Johnson. Yeah. And during that video, we kind of fell into talking about the 27 Club because Robert Johnson is one of the original guys who at one time considered that he sold his soul to the devil to be the best guitar singer out there, and he died at the age of 27. So technically, Robert Johnson is the original first person who died at 27. And during that video, when we're looking at the 27 Club sketches, we're looking at a lot of these actors. There's a lot of actors that we pinpointed that actually died at 28.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Well, here's the funny thing is, it did a solid shift. Now, it was 27, I think, up until the 90s. I'm not sure. We got to watch the show again. But up until the 90s, like the late 90s, and then they were dying at 28. I'm like, whoa. Now you have a steady set of people dying at 28. They were dying at 27, then a certain date in the late 90s, and they started dying at 28. I'm like, whoa, we just saw the pattern. Wait a minute. Check their age. We kept saying, check their age, 28.
So many clever people died at 27. Yeah, it seems like 27 and 28 is the age group. I mean,
it was 27. Then it changed to a consecutive line of 28.
A lot of the newer actors were dying at 28.
Like, wait a minute. Now, either they're lying about their age by removing a year so we don't want this person falling into the 27 Club, so we're just going to say they're 28. Now, we're guessing either that's what it is or they're actually 28, and for some reason in the weird-ass shift, whatever, it started killing people at 28. Weird.
I'm getting scammed. You know what? Scam calls have risen like crazy now.
It's the checks.
Oh my God. I'm getting so many scam calls. The latest one I'm getting is this is emergency. If you don't call now, your social
yeah.
security number is being shut down immediately.
It's the check.
To continue with your social security number, you need to call this number. And I'm sitting there like, oh wow, my social security number is going to shut down. Oh, what does that mean for me? Am I going to lose everything? Lose my house? Am I going to go to prison? I mean, I don't use. It's not like I walk around and use my social security numbers here and there, like. I mean, what is this here? In numerology, they break life up in 28-year sections. Okay.
I'm grabbing some coffee. What did I miss? Keep that up.
No. He Sketches wrote, in numerology, they break life up in 28 years sections.
Oh, well, there's your 28. Okay, there's another.
Microsoft always calls me. I'm customer number one. Oh yeah, Microsoft. Yeah, I know what you mean, those emails and stuff. My fairies are orderless. When I was younger, my farts were disgusting and would clear a room, but when I turned 27, 28, they no longer stink.
That's good. That's good to know.
That's great.
I'm going to write that down for research. That's part of the research subject right there. Perfect.
What is this? Germans put video online that they found new strain in Polish beer.
No, not another new strain.
But they found it in a Polish beer. Do you know what brand that Polish beer was?
They found a new strain in the Polish.
and
I think we got 4.
Oh, Bob, another kind of a funny thing. Somebody's smiling. You know how when we do talk about some things that are Mandela affected.
Yeah.
We sometimes we do. And guys, oh yeah, I forgot to tell everybody. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me hold on. Oh, actually, let me go back to here. Let me go back to my Reddit. Maybe this is here. I already had the Reddit up. Just kind of where is it? Bob, right here, the one I have up on Reddit. This video right here on Reddit is the one that you were doing a Mandela about the blue collar, right?
Well, it's about color blue, yeah, but it was banned. It was banned in North Korea, Syria, China. It's like it was banned in all the I guess the atheist countries where they don't want people seeing certain religious things. Really, yeah, it's weird.
So guys, check out go to Reddit or Bob's direct website, his YouTube channel, or this here on Reddit will take you to his YouTube channel. Bob did a cool little Mandela effect video on the community of the color blue, not the one thing, not one, about a community
of blue,
about the blue color.
Yeah.
So it's really cool. So it's overall, and what I was bringing up, right? There's a lot of channels that they were, they talk about, who's doing this, who's doing that. And you and I have always discussed and always said that, if a change has happened in life, if a change has happened in life, if there is, if for whatever reason, there is a true change, there is, there's going to be a reason why. There's going to be a clue about it.
There's going to be a whole back history.
Something is not going to change just to change.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's the back history. I always look at back history.
The title says plant rather than planet. What does the planet of the apes? What are you saying on my YouTube page? The E and the T disappeared?
I have no idea. I don't think so. Probably messing with you.
Hold on. No. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah. No. No, Bob. Even he's 100% correct.
No way.
Look, hold on. No, he's not joking. Look.
The plant of the
hold on. Wrong one.
What did
Hold on.
did you put? The plant of the apes?
He said it's.
Weed plant.
Hold on. Look right here. Look, the E and the T is gone.
Ooh, we're on it now. I mean, we're doing the show now.
I'm doing it now, but
it's showing that it's. But we're live with it correct, and then we're live. It's correct live. I've even walked in the living room to grab coffee. You have it on the big screen or show, and it says planet. So this one you can't say. It says plant of the. See, I love this place.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
No shit. What the fuck? It sure does. What the hell's going on?
That is nuts.
Dude. I actually thought you were fucking with Eric. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he's right. He's 100% correct. And the funny thing is this title.
You can see it right here.
I copy and paste it. I copy paste it on the thumbnail, and I copy paste it in StreamYard, and yeah.
Well, you can see it right here. Like it's right here. It's like right there. I'm looking right at it. Planet.
Now I just fixed it. So maybe, Bob, now hit refresh. See what it says.
What the fuck?
Yeah, let me hit refresh and see what it says. That is a good one. That's wow. That could be maybe when I copy and paste it, I accidentally went into it and somehow deleted the E and the T. I mean, I guess that's a pop. Now I refreshed it. Now it says planet.
Okay, that's just okay. Weird.
Oh, hold on. Now, hold on. Now it's still fucked up. It's still fucked up. Hold on.
We've got an actual live algorithm thingy going on. This is fucking weird. This reminds me of that freighter that's blocking blocking the canal. The canal down there, it's blocking the canal, and they keep saying the wrong name. It's coming up. It's green, like evergreen or some weird thing, and they keep saying the wrong name.
Yeah. Now, okay. Now it's fully fixed. I had to get rid of a T. That is so strange. I mean, that's a good one. I mean,
that's weird.
He's awesome. I want to thank you. You're awesome. Just being helpful. No, that is helpful.
Thank you. I did not mean to snap. Like I was just like, okay, someone's playing a joke. But no, you're being. I do apologize. Because I'm looking right at it.
It's just weird because. Yeah, I might have accidentally went back in there and hit like delete 2 letters, because when I was making this thumbnail, I copy and paste the title, "What does Planet of the Apes symbolize?" And I copy and paste it on 3 different things, so I don't have to keep spelling it out. So I had to, on accident, accidentally delete on the E and the T, ET, outer space. I don't know if that's a clue or something.
Well, okay, that's not weird at all. I just don't see. I don't know. Why would it even show up like this then? I mean, we're on it live, so we would have the incorrect spelling on top. I don't know. I don't know. Everything's fucking weird, man. I don't know.
It is. Everything is
been really fucking weird. It's been weird, people. It has been weird. I have been going through tons of things. There's been so many historical changes. I can't even start. I just been making videos like with the blue. That's just the tip of the fucking icebergs, man. There's so much out there. It's just different. It's different. Even people are acting different. Everything, man, it's upside down. You wake up there every day is like normal. Whoa, weird. What's this about? Whoa, what's this about? This is doing research. Whoa, then you crawl into the fucking rabbit hole, as they put it. I don't even like saying that. Oh, I'm in the rabbit hole now. Everything's changed. Okay.
Yeah, but
weird.
Well, like I said, I want to thank him for that. That's just funny. That is weird. That is weird. I mean, it's correct on our thumbnail. You can see it right above us, PLANET, and somehow that E disappeared.
Well, why would it do that after the show's already started and you have the correct spelling up there? I don't know. That's weird.
But what I was saying is now I was listening to a couple of people. You know, they're watching us because now this one person was talking about
E.T.
One person was saying on his little video, I think they leave clues. I'm like, whoa. We were the ones talking about clues. Don't say you're looking at it for clues now.
Say that's 16.
Thing is, I have watched this guy before. I watched him. Nobody has ever mentioned why they do it for clues. Like when we did our show about Monopoly, we were looking for the clues. We went all the way back into history about who really owned Monopoly, about the changes.
Yeah,
we were looking for clues, and now now this one person, it's about clues. Oh, shut the fuck up! Watching our shit and saying clues. Just say it. You know what? Don't be embarrassed. Say, hey, that Gypsy Road channel. They're talking about how they use this look for clues. You know, that's the best thing to do.
Yeah, I've been doing it since 16. Everything's a code and a clue. You just it's fun, man. It's like a living game. I always why I call it a comic book. Everything's a fucking living game. It's all fun. I mean, it's challenging because your life is fucked. It really tries to change your shit, man.
The more you mention NSA, the more they dig in your underpants.
Correct. Yes, they do. And your past. They dig into everything. They know your whole history. They know who you are, who you worked for, everything. Everything. Your entire life is online. Mine's a little bit weird because I had a buddy that's in the military, a high-ranking guy. He says, I've been trying to find you in the fucking system, and it's not consistent. I go, oh, cool. He goes, you're all fucked up. I can't even get an address on you correctly. I go, correct. That's the way I like it. That's the way I have to keep it. Yeah.
Well, you know, let's get into this this good old Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes.
Know, the Planet of the Apes came from a book first. Oh, hold on. Somebody said you in wrong tribe, Bob.
They got me all confused.
They dig all they want on the press, they won't find nothing. Oh wait, what? they can dig all they want. Hey, Bit of Venom, you're kind of saying the same thing I said. They want to watch me and stuff. They want to dig. Go for it. I got nothing to hide.
As long as you're a good person, you're not gonna find. You haven't been arrested. You're not gonna find you on no sex registry. You're not gonna be no felon. You're not. You can find out you're just a regular schmuck guy that worked his whole life, and here you are. You know, man. The fucking Corona showed up. You got laid off. You know, it's just the regular classic stuff. Mine's a little bit weird, but I've never been prison, never been arrested, so fine too.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Exactly, Bob. I mean, that's. Yeah. I mean,
fine.
They could look up all they want, you know. Okay, I grew up in a town called Kermit, outside of Fresno. Yay, you know, great. Yeah,
I always encourage it's like go get a. I would say you can right now. You can go get a private detective, have them research my and they're gonna be like, he's a regular guy. I'm like, yeah. You ain't gonna find anything weird. Worked at museums my whole life. Okay, there you go. Went to school for archaeology. There you go. I worked here. There you go. I raised 2 kids. Bought my own house. There you go. Now I'm on the run. The cops got my gun. Right about now, it's time to have some fun. Just joking. That was Beastie Boys. But yeah, nothing real. As boring can be.
Bob, are you trying to say that you're a boring guy?
Well, actually, I'm a time traveler from 1993. But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty fucking boring. It's just pretty weird. But I got a lot of cool stuff on Planet of the Apes, man. I watched it. So I got some weird stuff.
Well, Planet of the Apes came from a book called La Planète des or is it? Hold on. La Planète des Singes, known in English as Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
In the U.S. and Market Planet. Now, of course, the movie came out in 1968. Now they were they did do a lot of changes in the scripts, the original scripts and all that, because the original idea of doing Planet of the Apes was the apes were going to be more of a kind of a futuristic, like technology wise, they're way ahead of us, but they decided not to go in that direction for one reason. They didn't have it in the budget.
I could believe, it was a low budget.
They didn't have it in the budget, so they decided to make him look more like, going back in time in a way, because they didn't have the money to do the original thought. And one of the things that you have to appreciate in the 1968, before we even get into it, if you really look at it, in the very first one,
great makeup, man.
It's great freaking makeup. I mean, they really took time into the makeup. I mean, it did not look bad for a 1968 movie.
They did a great job. It's a fantastic movie.
Oh, look at this. ATBF. Ha ha. I'm near Fresno now. Yeah, we were born and raised in. I mean, we actually
born in Fresno.
We were born in Fresno. We actually lived in the city of Fresno, but we also live in a town outside of Fresno first called Kerman.
Raised
called Kerman, out there in the grapevines. And then, of course, Kerman, if anybody knows Kerman, it's just like 10 minutes away from Fresno. It's, it's a, the other side, you have Madera, you have Clovis.
Yeah.
Hey, Carla, welcome. So,
yeah.
Okay. So when you look at it now, there is a difference of how they look in this movie versus the sequel, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, because when they originally go do Beneath Planet of the Apes, they had a $5 million budget. Then the studio says, no, we need to cut that in $2.5 million. So they cut that budget in half. So in the second one, they had to use masks instead of like the true full makeup. So if you guys ever watched the second one and saw how it looks different than the first one, it is different because they had a lower budget. It's kind of weird they did that because Planet of the Apes 1968 was actually a hit. And if you really think about it, this movie was such ahead of its time, dealing with time travel, not really time travel, because time travel in the future in a way of sleeping and stuff to go back to Earth.
Well, I loved it because they had it kind of cool where it overlaps with modern, I call it modern day math, where they went into the future instead of like coming from another planet or going to it. They actually came interdimensionally. They came interdimensionally from Earth itself. So they just, instead of traveling from planet to planet, they went from Earth to the future Earth in another timeline. Yeah. They split timeline. If you
really think about it, we didn't even, if you believe it or not, it doesn't matter about the hoax of a moon landing. But the moon landing didn't even happen until 1969. So you're talking about a movie in 68 that's really ahead of its time in a lot of ways, being in a space shuttle and floating around. And the coolest thing is this is how this movie was back in the 60s and 70s versus the 80s and 90s now. Carl Heston in the first scene in the movies, sitting in his chair, smoking a cigar.
Yeah.
That will not be allowed. It's not even, smoking is not even allowed on airplanes now.
He's smoking a cigar in the fucking spaceship, man. And they've got one chick that they're all gonna rock. It's kind of weird. Anyway, he's smoking his cigar. I was like, this is great. This is the old school spaceship, man. They're like smoking cigarettes. They have a smoke ashtray. Like the old airplanes, they had an ashtray in the spaceship. I loved it. It's so fucking real. It's so real. Eric, say his name again. I want everyone out there to say the main actor's name. Say his name again.
Charles Heston?
Yeah. Was it Charleston? Charleston Heston? Charleston? Does that sound right?
Charles Heston?
Look it up. Because I've got like it's weird for me. I'm having a difficult time with his name. Look up his name.
Okay, give me a second.
Yes, guys, I'm adding some weird controversy, and it's most likely, if not 100%, just me. I want everyone to look at his name and just mow it over your fucking head. I don't want you to believe what I'm saying either. Please say I'm wrong.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the Planet of the Apes, the 19. How come it's just showing me the new ones and beneath of the Planet of the Apes? What about the first one? Here, let me take off the. Is it just Planet of the Apes? Is it the Planet of the Apes? Here, let me see. Planet of the Apes. Oh, it's just Planet of the Apes. Oh, it's not the Planet of the Apes. Oh, wow, I thought it was the.
See, that's where I was typing. I was typing in the Planet of the Apes. I was using the in front of it. It was in my head too.
Yeah,
that's the effect.
Right here. I'm clicking on Charlton Heston. Oh, well, I was calling him Charles Heston.
Yeah, Charles. Was it? Is it Charles?
It's Charlton Heston.
You see, there's an S missing for me. Charleston. That's why everyone was calling him Charles. Charles Heston.
Hold on. That's a good one, man. That's a good one, Beto Venom. He wrote Plant of the Apes because I forgot the E.
But isn't it
a good one? That's a good one, buddy.
Isn't it Charleston Heston? Isn't it Charleston with an S? Was there an S in there?
Whatever it is now, it used to be Charlton.
So it's Charlton. See, again, that's where I'm wrong. I think I'm actually wrong. I keep wanting to say Charleston with an S. Charleston Heston. Everyone's like Charles Heston. Charleston Heston. Anyway, I have an S problem. Keep wanting to say, so I am wrong.
I'm good. Trying to find your channel. Lots of Hobbs, but one of them. Oh, you're trying to find Hobbs' channel? Hey, okay. How about this, Hobbs? Here, let me give you a wrench so you can put your channel in the chat. So Hobbs, you got a wrench, so put your channel in the in the chat. Okay, continue, Bob.
Well, no, I probably always said it wrong. I said there's an S missing for me. That's what in my head. I keep wanting to say Charleston Heston, Charleston with an S. Now it's Charlton Heston. And I even heard people say Charles. Like they were saying Charles. They weren't saying the ton at the end of it. They were just saying Charles Heston. But now you can't say Charles Heston. You got to say his full name, Charlton Heston. I don't know. It's me. I was having a rough time with it. I kept wanting to say Charleston with an S. I don't know if anybody will have that in their head or not. That's why I think I'm wrong. I don't know why. Anyway, just throwing that at you. If you guys stopped and think about it, and it was the Planet of the Apes. The Planet of the Apes. For me, I don't know.
You know,
wrong.
Is it now to be an astronaut? And I think to even be like a jet pilot.
Yeah.
Remember, isn't there a height requirement? Like you can't be a certain height.
Yeah, you can't be over a certain height. That's because you can't fit in the cockpits. I know when I worked at the Museum of Flight, I used to have to clean the cockpits. I couldn't get in, man. I'm a big fucking solid dude, and I'm like, I can barely fit in these things. You gotta be short. You gotta be a Tom Cruise to get in those.
Here it is. And there's a reason why I'm bringing this up in a second. There's a reason why I'm bringing up the height. Now, according to this, the height it says height between 58.5 and 76 inches. You have to be uncorrect vision of 20/100. Of course, you gotta have perfect eyes.
20/20.
The height between 62 and 75 inches. Yeah. And the reason I bring that up, when you're watching Planet of the Apes, those three astronauts,
Yeah.
they're some tall motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's some big
tall fuckers. I'm thinking to myself, I don't think. I know it's a movie, but
it's a spaceship.
But in a space shuttle and even a pilot, I think somebody said like Tom Cruise is actually in real life would be considered too short to be a pilot. But I don't know Tom Cruise's height.
Yeah, I didn't know
that. But I know you can't be too tall.
Yeah, 20/20 vision. You can't be colorblind at all. You got to have full whatever cones in your eyes. I don't know about this fucking weird ass place because the colors are fucking bright as weird as hell. Anyway, yeah, you got to be at a certain height. Yeah, that's why all the pilots that I knew in the military were like kind of short fuckers. They weren't short. They were just a little bit below average. Not much.
Hey, no, I'm looking at Hobbs put his thing in the chat. Squiffy like a prayer, Squiffy nut brush, Squiffy purple. I like it.
Nice. Also, I had an issue with with their arms. The flag is wrong. It's on the wrong arm. It's facing the wrong direction, and it's big. They have a big ass American flag with the white stripe, obviously wrong, on their arm, and it's on the left arm, big ass flag on their arm. I said, no, man, no, they had a little ass American flag on the right arm.
I pulled this up. I pulled this up. I found the site, and I'm gonna get this moon landing off.
Yeah.
It says Planet of the Apes Symbolize allegory and modest. One of it says paper plane. So it says the paper plane that Taylor folds and tossed through the air to prove to Cornelius and Zara that flight is actually possible, become one of the many simple objects laden with deep symbolism, which instills great fear in Dr. Zaius, that the secret of man may one day be made public. The most simplistic of flying machines were paper folded in an aerodynamic manner, becomes heavy with the meaning of Zaius for several reasons. One, it has become conclusive evidence that Taylor's wild tale of falling out of the sky is true. With the knowledge of apparently comes an intuitive understanding. Zaius is no idiot, that Taylor has come from another times, well, in another place. Because in the movie, they're basically giving clues. And I was reading that, and that makes perfectly sense, because when they landed on the planet, when you're in your mind, in their minds, they don't think they're on Earth. They think they're on alter Earth or whatever.
Yeah.
And on this, so you can say there's an alter universe. You can say You can say it's the movie's the original multi-universe, multiverse.
He says it. He's in that doctor's right after the trial. He's standing there with that Dr. Zaius or whatever. He's standing in there, and I'm watching it. I remember I just watched it yesterday, and he says something that fucking drops my jaw. He says, "I'm in the upside down world." He goes, "Everything is upside down," and I'm like, "You just said this?"
Yeah.
Whoa, he just said it. He just dropped the fucking truth drop. I'm in the upside down world. That's what he says standing in front of that fucking he was gonna have his brain scrambled, but yeah, he was telling him I'm in the upside down world. Charleston Heston, the way I like to say it. So Charleston Heston said, I'm in the upside down world. And I go, oh, I don't fucking think I remember him saying that. I don't know. I can't say it because it's 1968 and I wasn't born. I was born in 70. And I watched it as a kid growing up, but I haven't watched it in a long time. So I can't tell you 100% that's a Mandela effect. But I just don't remember him saying, this is the upside down world. I go, oh, that's weird. That's weird. You'd say that. Like you said.
Yeah. No. It's like mentioning multiverse. You know, that's some of these older movies kind of already done that because that's where they thought. And then when they saw humans for the first time, most of these humans were like like animals in a lot of different ways. Now I'm trying to remember something. I'm trying to remember, almost every person that they showed in this movie. I don't remember. I was trying to look. I didn't see that token blonde hair person. They all, basically all the humans on there really had just dark hair, except for like Charles Heston's beautiful blonde. You think that was done on purpose, or because one of the monkeys, one of the gorillas, I think it was Zaius, Dr. Zaius. Now, if you notice, here, let me pull up his picture. Hold on a second. Let me pull up Zaius, and I was trying to figure out, were they doing this on purpose? Because if you look at Zaius, he had blonde hair.
Well, they're supposed to be orangutans. They're redhead. They're supposed to, but their hair is blonde for me.
But none of the.
It's corded.
I was trying to find a blonde person. Now, when you're watching it, did you notice any of the humans on this planet had blonde, white hair?
They all had dark hair. They all had dark hair.
They all had dark hair, right?
Yeah, they all had dark hair, with the exception of him and like one other of his crew members had like grayish hair, and he had blonde red hair, and then the African American obviously had black hair, but even he was different than the rest of they're all three were different. All three were taller. They made that clear in the movie. They're all taller than the locals. But it looks like Preliminal doesn't remember. I don't remember him saying that either. This is the upside down world. I don't remember that scene at all, ever. I would have remembered that.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying that. Yeah.
Go back and watch it, and you guys are all going to be like, right after the trial, he's standing to go, "This is the upside down world." And I'm going, whoa, I had to rewind it. So, remember that.
A lot of the apes in the 70s had multi-interpretable symbolism.
I believe it. This thing's got a lot. If there's one change in it, just one change, the whole movie's going to have all kinds of weird truth drops coming through it. It was just littered with it.
Well, last month it was on some streaming channels, and now they're all been taken down.
Right? All of a sudden they've been taken down because people like me are going, "Hey man, he didn't say this is the upside down world." And also, again, people, that big ass American flag, that huge American flag, was not on their arm. In fact, if you look at the astronauts presently now in this comic book, they have the same big ass American flag on their opposite arm. It's on their left arm. And no, it was on their right arm.
Now, Planet of the Symbols. Now, here's one. Here's the second one they're talking about. Clothing. Clothes make the man. Or in the case of Planet Rules by Apes, make the man something he's never intended to be. Several times throughout the film is clothing laden with the symbolic meaning beyond mere coverage. Many of those times, of course, they are both. Taylor is stripped naked at his tribunal, and he is denied clothing for most of his captivity. To put clothes on a human is the same as putting them on monkey. In our world, it's pure illusion that has no real ethnicity. The humans who are native to the monkey planet, wearing the barest minimum of clothing for the sole purpose of protection against the elements.
Yeah.
Although lack of bare breasts among the women indicates a certain amount of purchase as well. At other times, Taylor is made to feel foolish by the apes for complaining about the lack of prop clothing. Finally, there is a moment he is hand scraps and immediately rejects them on the basis of the stink, which Zara replies, he stinks just as badly that tears it. Now, if you actually think about it, now on regular TV, you can't watch bare-breasted women.
No.
But if a TV is showing tribes in Africa, they can actually show women's a breast. Now, if they're going to follow the rules of humans being like animals, I'm sure in the real world, if this is really happened, that women wouldn't have clothes covering their breasts. I'm not just saying that because I'm a man. I'm saying that if you watch footages of tribes in Africa,
yeah,
women and men are basically wearing just like pants, and they're not wearing stuff to cover up breasts and stuff.
Well, it depends on their tradition and custom, because there's still customs out there where women won't expose themselves like that, even in small tribes. Depends on what tribe. It depends on the climate too. You know, it depends if it's cold. We don't know. We don't know if it's cold or hot. It just looks like it's hot. I don't know. Maybe it's cold.
You know, because when you're watching it, you're thinking of Arizona.
Yeah, it's it's the future, so it could be because they're all wearing some pretty thick ass clothes. Even the apes there, the primates are wearing thick ass clothes. So maybe it's cold. You just don't know it. We don't know the temperature. You know, there's arid, cold areas too.
Oh yeah, everywhere.
Yeah. I just thought it was interesting. They got all their stuff stolen, obviously, when they were down at that tree trying to get them melons, and they get their clothes stolen. So that was the first problem they had. So when they were captured, they had nothing on except for rags they picked up off the locals.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And then they're wearing the locals' clothes, and the locals stink. They don't bathe, so they smell like the locals. And these guys were just coming out of the water, so I know they didn't smell. They just landed their ship in the water. They were in a boat.
You know, and you wonder, people are gonna be like, Eric, you got a dirty mind while you're thinking of stuff. No, I'm not. I don't have a dirty mind. But if they're animals, I mean, do they act like animals when they're looking for the opposite sex to be with them? Do they just grab them by the hair and say, "You're mine"? I'm just breaking it down. I'm wondering because in this, they don't talk except he does, and that's what stands him out because he couldn't talk in the beginning because they had to hurt his neck where he couldn't talk, but then he's not learning, but getting his voice back.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're grunting. They don't give them much screen
Luna was her name. Yes, Luna. That's her name. Yes.
Yeah, Luna. Yeah, oddly enough, Luna, right? That's kind of an interesting name to have for her. Yeah, the brunette. Well, I mean, in genetics, brunettes, brown eyes, that's the dominant gene. So that would be, if you were in a bottleneck society, then everybody would be like China. I mean, everybody, I'm not putting down anybody of descent. I don't want to go down that road or get in fucking trouble. Oh. But it's bottleneck genetics.
There's the picture right here, Charles. Smoking a cigar in a space shuttle.
Now check out. He's got a symbol on his chest. Now NASA refused in the movie to allow them to have a NASA symbol, so they had changed the name. I don't know if you could find it. I don't know if you could find put in Planet of the Apes, flight symbol. It's got the atom with the two lines. I think now the modern in this comic book has three revolving electrons or neutrons, whatever, circles around it's like an atom. It's supposed to be an atom with the that one only has two, and I think that's the original one with two. As in now they have them with three. If you look at the symbol on the I don't know if you can look up a page with the symbol on the I'm heavily into the clothing because that's a huge Mandela effect for me. That big ass flag was not there, and that symbol was a little bit different. And again, it was on the other arm. A lot of arm switching, including the Statue of Liberty switching torches in the other arm.
I mean,
now it's holding up in its right arm.
Look on a closer one.
The original. See it? No one should have. It has two on there, or does it have three now?
Three what? I mean, I see 4 stars, and there's like 4 or 2 oval.
Yeah. See, and it's not NASA. They've changed the name on there. Okay, so that must. And they had that big American flag, and that was not on that arm. It was on the other arm, and it was a small American flag. See, there it is. Look at that. Look at the size of that thing. It's the same thing on the astronauts' uniforms now. It's the same fucking size. And Eric, you know it, and I know it. They did not go to the moon yet. They didn't go to the moon yet until a year later.
No.
So
1969 is when we went to the moon.
So the astronauts' uniforms that you see currently in this reality's fucking comic book, they have large American flags just like that on their arm. This is before the moon landing.
Is anyone talking about the daylight savings time effect, not about saving or savings, the other change?
Yeah, that was an old one, daylight savings time. Yeah, daylight savings time. I don't even know what the new one is. I just know it's daylight savings time.
There is some symbolism that I don't want to comment. People all knew that side of it.
Okay, I probably would know what it is. But yeah, that's both those symbols. Also, Eric, I don't know if you want to do it now, but later you could do it. But if you look up Buck Rogers in the 25th century, if you look up his uniform, or the girl that hung out with him, what was her name? Thelma. You look at their uniforms from Buck Rogers, you're gonna see that big ass symbol on their arms too. That's
the rainbow color.
Yeah, look for her. No, that's weird. It's a rainbow on that fucking arm. But if you look at hers, oh no, not that. There's
I know. Here's her in the black. I'm trying to find her in the white uniform.
There's some she was like a yellow uniform, has a
dude, I don't remember her wearing like a nurse type of outfit, like a sailor.
No, she didn't.
Look at that. That looks like a sailor, like a Popeye the Sailor Man kind of an outfit.
Yeah, it's a sailor's outfit.
Wow, I don't remember that outfit. That's crazy. I don't remember that.
Yeah, she's got other uniforms that she wore, and it
right here.
See, there's a yellow one she also wears with a big old symbol on her arm. They have those weird ass symbols that are huge.
I mean, she's got the yellow, and there's a big symbol on the yellow.
Yeah.
Let me see.
We can't find it. It was there. It was there like
Aaron Gray
months ago. It was this fucking sailor's outfit.
I know. I don't remember her wearing a sailor outfit.
What the?
And
well, there's the old rainbow. Okay. Anyway, no. Man, it's can't keep up with shit. But there's an outfit that she wears with a monster ass flag on her arm. Their version of the flag, just like Charleston Heston wears. It's like England. They always say Smith and Weston. We say Smith and Wesson.
And there's
Charleston Heston.
Look at those silver boots. Those are cool looking.
I don't remember those silver boots either.
Oh, look, this symbol.
There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. It used to be yellow, but anyway, there it is. Green. What the hell? Anyway, I don't remember green, but I think it was yellow. Anyway, there's that big ass symbol. That's supposed to be the new Earth flag. That was the future 25th century Earth's flag. Of course, it's got white underneath it.
Oh, wow, this is all her different outfits.
It's that big ass flag. Just like he wear. Oh yeah, there's the outfits. Colors have changed a little bit for sure. There's that big ass symbol on her arm. See that big old huge flag on her arm.
God, I don't remember her wearing tight red either. Man, I have to start watching Buck Rogers again.
It's those specific colors that That's why I'm doing this. There's a big ass color thing going on lately with color.
That is weird. I don't remember
Taylor's outfit.
Taylor's outfit.
What is this? Is it when she serves hot dogs? It's a fucking hot dogs outfit. She's like a hot dog vendor. What is that hat?
Now there's the one symbol that's on the flag.
Oh, look at that! Look at South America. Where's Danny at? That thing has changed like a motherfucker.
Look, it's pure connected. It's all connected. Yeah,
it's way the fuck out there. That's where that tanker's caught. It's caught between there and the canal.
Look, I don't remember the silver boots. I know, weren't those good looking? I'm like, those are actually cool looking boots. That's pure
Silver shiny boots, and then the different colored outfit. I don't know. Big ass flags on the arm.
The Orion version of Buck Rogers.
Well, I'll tell you, I wish I had on here was Mandela affected in England. He's a diehard expert at fucking Buck Rogers. Anything Buck Rogers, I'm sure he can just sit here and talk hours about it. All the changes, even the shuttles changed. But yeah, all the weird ass symbols they have now.
And look at that lightning bolt on the helmet. I don't remember like a lightning bolt like that.
I think it used to be an eagle on her. The neck part was an eagle. I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, the uniform changed in a way that the same thing had happened in Planet of the Apes. It's the same kind of change. Oh, there's Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, it looks like they got Buck Rogers and like you said, Battlestar Galactica, and the black one is
Oh, he was that Hawk guy, something Hawk.
Yeah.
The Orion's version of Buck Rogers. You got to look at the Buck Rogers space shuttle. It's orange. It's orange now, and it's got fucking weird ass.
Buck Rogers. Space
shuttle. Well, it's the space shuttle. Yeah, it's got weird ass octagon looking fucking angles on it. Completely different. The wings are twice the whole body is like a wing. The tail wing is huge. It's got orange. It's got like orange fading on it. And I think even the nose changed to look like the ones we have now. It's completely different.
How come this is Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers models being auctioned? Wow, even Battlestar Galactica has some orange? Wow.
They both got orange in them now. Something to do with colors lately, man.
Wow.
Now, to me, the rainbow is upside down in this fucking comic book. So that's why I'm always looking. I've been looking at colors lately because my pillow, the colors swap spots. So I've been looking at finding all kinds of weird shit, just doing colors for Mandela effects. But yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, the Buck Rogers ship is completely different.
Battlestar Galactica uniform images. Let's see if there's any symbols on it.
I wonder if they've got a big ass.
Well, that's the new one. I'll talk about the original.
They got big old monster patches. Everyone's got monster patches on their arm. It's hard.
Oh, he's got the front.
I remember a version of that. It's the stinking patches that I keep looking at. Oh shit.
Oh, there's a symbol. There's a bunch of triangles.
That's a big ass. Is that on the arm? That's a big ass patch. See all the big fat patches. Because all the modern day astronaut uniforms have big ass patches on them.
Classic Colonel Warrior jacket, and that's on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big old monster patches. I mean, we're bringing this up, guys, because Planet of the Apes, so Charleston Heston, his arm's got a monster American flag on it, and it didn't before. And it's a year before they actually had them in this timeline's spacesuits. Now, I worked in the Museum of Flight. I worked with several fucking astronaut uniforms, and the flag was on the right hand side. Now it's on the left. Wait, hold on. Yeah, it's on the left or right hand. It's on the right hand side. It's on the right hand side. So it's facing, the box is facing out, and it's huge. Huh? If you look at the astronaut uniforms, we're just going everywhere. But yeah, there's that It's supposed to be a nuclear atom.
Here, let's see what that article. What was the next one on there? Let's see.
Yeah, we're a bad copy of everything. Or not we.
The talking doll. Here we go. Let's see here. The talking doll. The talking human doll found in the caves in the Cornelius archaeological dig in the Forbidden Zone is yet another simple object that becomes a symbol of terror for Dr. Zayas. There's a bit of a disconnect among modern audience here. The terror of Zayas lies in the fact that a human doll constructed on the basis of the humans to know who will not speak. Anthropomorphic dolls in our world are given the chance to speak without it having any particularly deep meaning. But this points to another bit of value in direct Franklin J. Summer's decision to limit the evolutionary scale of the ape society from one that was technologically advanced to one just bare past the Stone Age. Well, that was because that's all they had the budget for.
Yeah.
Of course, another way of looking at it would be in terms of medieval doll making, giving voice to a wolf or a cat. Such a decision made under the heavy authority of the church would be deemed heretical. Oh, authority of the church, which of course is exactly how this sells the idea of a talking human doll made in a society where humans have never spoken.
Yeah, they had that talking doll. Well, this goes, mama. I have no opinion on the doll other than that.
I have to rewatch all the Planet of the Apes. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
They're all weird. Yeah, it's weird. That's why we can't actually say if it's a Mandela. I can tell you right now that the Statue of Liberty, there it is, the Statue of Liberty. The Statue of Liberty it's got the old flame, the way it used to look, straight up. The flame, it actually still in the movie, with the exception of she's holding the torch in the wrong hand. She used to hold the torch in the left hand. Now it's in the right hand.
And this one says, Stuart, the dead Eve. Stuart is rather bizarre symbol. Her role as a new Eve for the men accompanying her on the voyage is made purposely clear by Taylor. The fact that the new Eve for the new generation of man is killed before she could even start serving out her rather tasteless role as a pre-creating machine is filled with a symbolic darkness that every viewer can feel free to interpret for themselves. Of course, but her death mostly assuredly should be taken as a foreshadowing that her new Eve is not necessarily, since Taylor has merely circled through time to come back to where the old Eve already got things started.
Yeah, it's kind of they were gonna shag that poor one gal. All three of them guys are supposed to be the mates to procreate and have children, whatever. That's weird. It's like, what? Okay, poor gal. There would be no problems with that, I guess. What the hell? Yeah, that was the original concept. All three guys were gonna land on a new planet with her, and they were all gonna be the husbands of that poor gal.
What is this? Wow, what happened to the chat? I left, came back, and there's 2 comments. Comments left? Oh, what does it say? Tomer, same happened to me. I refreshed the chat. Now all the comments gone.
That's weird.
I guess they don't like our comments. Is her face the same?
Well, her face is it's dead. She's dead in the container.
Well, let me see if I can pull up a picture of 1978 Planet of the Apes. Eve dead face.
Yeah, she's dead. She's supposedly been dead for like 1,000. I don't know, man. There's a lot of face left for 1,000 years. Yeah, I would. Oh, it smells in here. What the hell? She's dead. Nah, they were fine. Probably still smell like cigars. Yeah, that was weird. It'd be kind of awkward to have her alive, though. They killed her off.
Yeah, I mean, the only picture that you can pull up is the picture where she was alive, and there's the token blonde hair. Hold on, she was a token blondie.
So she was that was her before she's dead. Oh, okay.
Yeah, see how I'm saying how tall these people are. They wouldn't. They're too tall to be an astronaut in real life.
Yeah.
No, I can't find a picture of her being dead in the thing, but that's what she looked like alive.
Well, she had a short stay in that movie because she's only there for like a few minutes and then she's dead.
Yeah, like you said, man, those flags are big.
Yeah.
Thanks to you, now I'm looking at their flags.
Yeah, and I was watching it, and it's because I know from working at the museum about the astronauts' uniforms. They never used to have them big ass flags. It was on the other arm, and now it's this big. Now they have them there. Currently, they have them there. Big ass flag on the arm.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there she did.
Small, but eBay. What's eBay? Planet of the Apes astronaut dead in the sleep pod photo. Oh, you can buy a photo from eBay that she's dead.
Doubt if anybody with the Mandela effect can buy that.
I knew we could find it.
There she's dead in there. So
hold on. What did Tori says? Didn't she turn into an ape, or was it another?
Nah, she did. She was dead when they got there. They let her sink in the water in the ship, which is weird because I don't understand.
The man Adam with the use of Adam symbol, so stands the reason she would be called Eve.
Correct. They had these ships because the second show, the Planet of the Apes Part 2s, they also crash land. Why would they have ships that can't land on the surface? Oh, they were going to crash in the entire time because both ships crashed.
Yeah, behind the scenes, the one director originally wanted Charlton Heston back, and of course, I think he was originally with the original director, but the budget, they left, blah blah blah, and so they found an actor to look just like Charles Heston and have him crash on a planet since they don't have him back.
Yeah, it's
so they
weird.
found a guy that looked just like him.
Yeah, that was it looks just like him. It acts just like him. It's kind of cheesy. That's why it was hard to watch the second one. Yeah, she's dead in there. Her face. I was like, And I keep having to, preliminal. I had to keep scratching my own head. I'm like, trying to remember her. It was like, not 100% on that one. Well, there she was dead.
And the second one was getting a little bit more sci-fi.
Yeah.
There's the guy they try to look just like him. And then, what is this? Beneath the Planet of the Apes? Oh, God, I don't remember that. There's fire.
Yeah, that's when they're underneath.
Yeah.
They're underneath, and they meet those faceless people that have radiation poisoning that they survived with no face. They have masks on. And they speak to each other in their minds.
I'm lost. Didn't one of the astronauts turn into an ape? No. I don't remember any astronauts turning into an ape.
No.
I got to rewatch all the movies.
No, he didn't turn into an ape.
Yeah. And then
because Part 3s, they were domesticating.
My timeline had a different person dying in the space tank.
It's a head scratch because the whole damn thing is it's all different. What was it? Take your stinking hands off me. Take your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty ape.
Yeah, that's a good one. Well, actually, the one article actually has one about the Statue of Liberty. Let's see what it says on that.
I think that's what I remember him saying. Take your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty ape.
Yeah, I'm going to look up famous quotes from the movie in a second. Now, so the Statue of Liberty. And, of course, the most famous symbol of the movie, the decapitated head of Lady Liberty overflows with the symbolic meaning. It immediately tells the audience where Taylor has been this whole time, which we all knew was on Earth.
Yeah.
Its destruction is shorthand for the nuclear future awaiting for us all. And less obvious, perhaps, the Statue of Liberty is also symbolic of the failure of the 20th century geopolitics. Competition gains us nothing, and lack of cooperation loses us everything.
Yeah, it was in the sand. It was in the ocean. I wonder if it was on top of a star fort. It's standing on Fort Wood. It's in the mud, in the substrate. I wonder if it was on there. But yeah, it shows if you can find the Statue of Liberty, it's the old flame. It's not the newer one, but it could be natural erosion on that planet because it's old. Trying to debunk it.
Let's see here.
Hold on. Take your hands off me. Was it take your stinking hands off me, you damn dirty ape? I'm saying it right. I remember him saying, take your stinking hands off me. Damn.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Let's see here. Doctor says, would an ape make a human doll that talks? What did you do that? Scrape off your hair? It makes you look somehow less intelligent. That's nothing cool. You maniacs, you blew it up.
You blew it up.
That was too hard. Let me see. Top 13 quotes from Planet of the Apes ranked. Okay, let's see. There we go. Here we go. We got something here. There we go. Let's see here. Go Ape, Planet of the Apes. Okay, number 13. I feel lonely. This line, Taylor's opening, is delivered with such I cracked up every time he says it. My son, a mimic, and back and forth. I feel lonely? Okay.
Well, if you look at the name, Eric, go back up to the Planet of the Apes. Now, stop right there. You guys see Planet of the Apes? Now, I think Brian McFarlane made a video like in 2018 about the words that are all bled together now. They're all connected. Like the S and the E is connected. See how the E and the S? A lot of the E's, man, have been changing in this place.
Oh, yeah, because the E and the S is connected. Oh.
Yeah. Now this is an old one from Brian. I love his shows. Brian McFarlane, by the way, I highly recommend his live chats are great. But yeah, there was a connected. So there's a major Mandela effect to do with their title.
What's this one, number 12? Oh, there were women, lots of love making, but no love. Taylor comes off as so creepy here. I can only imagine him back cruising the chicks while wearing the nickel chip.
Yeah, he reminds me of the mayor of New York. He's like,
Como. That's Como.
He's
Yeah,
like the ultimate,
that's a good one.
Ultimate sexist dude. I loved it though. It was great. Oh,
what? You look more like Alex Jones, Eric, without the hat, buddy. Just saying, bro. Fine. I look better with the hat. Does that make you happy? God damn it. I can't look like Alex Jones. What the hell? Damn.
That's the time to put the hat back on.
Whoa, where is it? That's the spirit. Keep them flying. What? The flags of discontent. Remember, never trust anybody over 30.
Yeah, he was telling that to the younger ape. This is like during the late 60s, of course,
Number 10. Taylor says, you got what you wanted, Tiger. How does it how does it taste?
Oh,
Man, Taylor could be such a dick. You got what you wanted, Tiger. How does it taste? Oh,
Whoa.
doctor. I
Interspecies.
like to kiss you goodbye. Woo! All right, but you're
Interspecies.
so damn ugly. Woo-hoo!
Phew. I think it's how the human race was formed. Somebody went through time, met up with some like walking and talking primates, hominids. This is what happened. This is how the world was made. It was made by Taylor.
You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring this up. Hold on. Chocolate and cheese. Let me bring this up. Beasties. Beasties. Now, originally, hold on. In the script, in the second one, Beneath of the Planet of the Apes, they actually had drawings of what one of the original plans for the second one was. They were going to have a half human and a half ape.
Oh.
Yes. No. They were drawing it. And apparently 20th Century Fox said, no, because we're giving the wrong idea to the public of this being too beastie because of humans being with animals. So it's kind of like you could say it's a pre-divide where maybe he wasn't, maybe the plan was a human was loving an ape because they're more like human-like, but they said it was considered too beastie. So, so that's the reason why they didn't do the second one because 20th Century Fox says, nah, it's too beastie, it's too weird looking. But here, number 7, I can't help thinking somewhere in the universe there has to be something better than man. Has to be better than man. Has to be, man. Yeah.
In the future, I mean, there's still men. There's still humans, just dominated by the apes.
So, number 5, Dr. Zayas, the Forbidden Zone was once paradise. Your breed made a desert of it ages ago. Ever seen the Mad Men episode where Roger Sterling quotes the first 2 lines? Priceless. Mad Men? No. I didn't watch Mad Men. I wouldn't know.
What's his name? Sterling?
Yeah, Dr. Zayas says Forbidden Zone was once a paradise. You breed made a desert of it.
But they have Sterling's name on there?
Sterling's no.
Well, I think that's where you said Sterling.
Oh, well, no. Serious. Ever seen the Mad Men episode where Roger Sterling quotes the first 2 lines? Priceless.
Does it have a T in it? Sterling or Sterling?
Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling. I think it's changed now. I think it's just Sterling. So that would be a residue.
Number 4 saying, what will he find out there, Doctor? His destiny. His destiny. Yeah. Okay.
That's Sterling.
Number 3, this. Okay, that all makes sense. This. Beware the Beast Man. Oh, I guess reading a paper about Beware the Beast Man. Okay. Here we go. Number 2. Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
It says take your stinking hands off me?
Well, hold on. Well, let's hear it. You guys ready to hear this? You want to hear it? Hold on. Let me turn off my volume thing so you can hear it. It's only 11 seconds, so here we go. I'm gonna play it. Let me go back here so you hear it yourself.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
You hear that?
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty
Here.
ape. Okay.
Here, let me slow motion it so you can really hear it. You ready?
Yes.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape.
I think the stinking part is gone now, but there it is. So I'm wrong. It's still there. Take your stinking hands off me. So take your stinking paws off me. Keep saying hands. Take your stinking paws off me.
Then of course,
yes.
Of course, one of the most famous scenes.
Yes.
One of the most famous scenes here. I'll slow it down to 0.75. Let's see.
Oh,
I'm gonna speed it up. That's too slow.
My God.
all the time. We finally really did it. You maniac! You blew it up! Oh, damn you!
That's how I felt.
Damn you! Oh,
That's what I said in 2016 around June or July. I woke up and I was like, you did it! Damn you! That's exactly what I did. And then there was no North Pole anymore and stuff like that. I was having that same effect.
I think Eric means Roger Stone, the oldest swinger in town. You sure you're not getting mixed up, Eric?
Roger Stone.
They're make Tater's ego to get to him in trouble throughout the whole movie. Even he, Dad, races undertones when he's
Right?
oh no, the censors are going to take down Planet of the Apes. I can see it.
Oh, yeah, the PC police are coming straight for this movie because he's like an over-the-top sexist.
Yep. They say it offensive. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's a dude. I can see that happening. Sounds a bit like Tony to me. Sound like Tony. You gone, go to hell.
I can see Tony going to waking up on another planet.
Is that when he saw the Statue of Liberty buried in the sand?
Yeah, that's when he saw him buried in the sand.
I would have been happier to have Luna.
You got Luna.
Statue of Liberty looks like Sylvester Stallone now. Look,
right? Doesn't it?
Eric and Bob are marrying you, mate. Here, let's go back to that. Let me see if I can make that bigger. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Yeah, Statue of Liberty is pretty much fucking whack nowadays.
Yeah, there's the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. No, is that a tablet? It's definitely changed into a tablet now. It used to be a book in the other hand. So the torch was in the other hand, and the other hand had a book. Now it's a tablet. It's half in the water, and at least they kept the old flame, I guess. I don't know. And there's that bent. It's a bent ass.
Let's hear it again.
I'm home
I'm home.
all the time.
That's how I feel.
You finally really did it. You maniac!
That's exactly how I feel.
Oh, damn you!
Mandela effect planet. We live in hell.
When you're watching this movie, did you feel like they were in Arizona, or where did you feel like they're at? Because I thought they were in the beginning. You know, when they crashed, they're
Well, it was the obvious. It's the Grand Canyon.
I mean, how did the Statue of Liberty go all the way from New York to there?
Well, no, it's supposed to be New York. It's just
it's supposed to be New York. I know.
It's mud.
But I mean, I guess it was a little
nuclear war, tectonic. There's a tectonic plate over there, so tectonic processes it pushes the land over. As above, so below position. And he says it in the movie. Only one person remembers, like I remember, that was never in that movie. We're in the upside down world, he says. Taylor says. So
technically, Disney owns this now.
Oh, you've been playing clips from Disney, and they're fucking strict, man. We'll see if you have to cut this out. Shit.
Yeah, because they bought Fox, so they own this now. Now, I mean, most everybody in our chat knows. Everybody knows the last 3 Planet of the Apes movies weren't reboots. They were actually the last 3 were actually prequels to Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
On destruction of men, where he was trying to the idea was to cure Alzheimer's because the guy's father had it.
Yeah.
So he was inventing something to testing out on monkeys, basically monkeys and apes. testing it out on them.
They call it the jab, and now they're testing it out on humans. And you can drive. Eric just got one. You just got the shot.
Yeah, so they go to humans, and then now for monkeys and apes, it started making them smarter, but it made the humans to get sick, and it killed off like half the population in the later of the Planet of the Apes movies, or the new one, the new ones. And then in the last War of the Planet of the Apes, in that prequel, they started to lose their voice, where they couldn't talk anymore.
Yeah. Well, also in that weird one, the War of the Planet of the Apes, there's an albino ape in it now. I don't remember no albino apes. Yeah, I looked at that too. I was like, oh, now this is a new one, and I've seen this one before a couple times, and there's no fucking albino apes. There's an albino ape in the new the War of the Planet of the Apes. There's a white albino ape running around.
And then you had that they discarded altogether. The Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Where one thing you got to say about the Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, the monkeys look cool in it.
It was great.
I mean, they look great. And the idea of this is they did it on another planet. But the thing is, what made it interesting is at the end, when he finally got off the planet and he flew back to Earth, the Earth has already been taken over by the apes. So I was kind of saddened that we didn't get an opportunity to see a sequel to the Tim Burton just to see how it would turn out.
Yeah, everybody just keeps making each other's movies. Like next, it's just weird that they would just go through direct. It's like the damn like all these superhero movies. It's like they make them and remake them, and then a new director comes in and remakes them again and remakes them. They keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. This is another series that they kept pushing and pushing and pushing. New director, new movie, new history, new timeline. All kinds of weird shit. Which goes to figure why the original has so many fucking continuity errors, too many discrepancies in it, man.
Yeah, and then
Caesar.
Ones, they're trying to make it more realistic looking.
So he's Caesar. I wonder how they spell his name. What if it's changed?
Yeah, Planet of the Apes is not a reboot. No, it's not a reboot. It was it's a prequel to it.
Yeah. I think that's where we live now. We live here on.
That's why the new one was called Rise of the Planet of the Apes. That's why they didn't call it just Planet of the Apes, because that was already done. So in a lot of ways, they were technically honoring the original and made a prequel of it.
I think we woke up on a planet of downsies. This is the planet of the downsies. I'm like, no, you went and did it.
Well, guys, I mean, everybody in the chat, they're gonna witness if the thing they're putting in people's arms. I guess you'll witness if I'm gonna lose my voice or lose my mind. I mean, I guess I already lost my mind because I did a show without a hat, and people are saying I'm looking like other weird people.
You'll be fine because I didn't take the shot, so I will take care of you, Eric. That means I'm not changing your diaper, though. You've got to change your own diaper. You have to
think among other things, these films show we create our own reality. Future proves past.
Right? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, Car's very underrated trial. Yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy the last three. I know we all say we don't like prequels, but this prequel was kind of cool in a lot of different ways because it was a prequel that you didn't know that we wanted in a way. And when you heard about the rise of the Planet of the Apes, you were thinking it's a total reboot. And then when you're watching it, like, no, this is not a reboot. This is how they got. This is how they got started. Oh, what is this?
Excellent.
Planet of the Sheep. That would be interesting.
Planet of the Sheep. Yes. I can't be saying Planet of the Downsies. I think it's easier to say Planet of the Sheep. Yes. Planet of the
Damn
you! Planet of the Sheep.
Planet of the Donkeys could be interesting.
Planet of the Sheep.
And technically, I guess you could say, what came out first, I wonder, the book or the comic book of Howard the Duck?
Oh, I think the comic book came out a long time ago.
Let me see. Because ducks, in the movie, they came from man. So when did
That's an
Howard of the Duck comics start?
I'm still a little bit beat up with Groot because Groot was not out for me. He's a Mandela.
1973. That's when Howard the Duck first showed up.
Yeah, so he's old. I said Groot was not a comic book. I don't ever remember that comic book ever. I just remember him as a character in the movie. And even
well, the thing is, Guardian of the Galaxy had so many different runs of Guardian of the Galaxy. They had different characters, and then James Gunn just put the 5 he liked together because in the second Guardians of the Galaxy, the extra scene with Sylvester Stallone, that group was actually the original Guardian of the Galaxy group in the comics that started.
Okay, yeah, because with Groot himself, the actual character was a comic book character from the past. They just brought him into the movie, and I don't ever remember Groot ever in any comics. And I read comics, and I don't remember that. I liked that character in the movie. I'm like, no, he wasn't no comic. He was just a new fucking guy for the movie. No, he was an old comic. And even remember we talked about this in old shows. Even the what's his name? The artist that draws them all. He's in every show.
He first appeared in 1960, November 1960.
See, Stan Lee didn't even remember it. Guys, no shit. Stan Lee, everyone, he's senile. Stan Lee on the set of Guardian of the Galaxy with the director says, who's this character? They said, that's Groot. You drew him. And Stan Lee says, and you guys can look up your own literature, and Stan Lee denied it. He's like, I don't know Groot. They said, well, he's old. No. He's like, I did not draw Groot. And then you said, there's other cartoonists that worked for him that probably could have did it, so that's debunking it. Yeah, but I don't even remember Groot as a comic. He was just in the movie, and then like he was a comic. I remember Swamp Thing. I like the Swamp Thing, so I would have known Groot.
He came in the Tales of Astonish, the Ninth Wonder of the World. Where is it?
Yeah, do you guys remember any of Groot's comics? Anybody remember Groot's comics growing up? And we're all old. We remember comics. Maybe most likely just me. I don't remember no Groot comics. No Groot comics, no Groot in any comic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he was a writer, not an artist, but he did not remember Groot. He didn't remember him. That's why they were saying, well, why is he in the movie? Because he's not a comic book. They say, yeah, he is a comic book character. Even Stan Lee couldn't remember him. That's not a joke. So I don't feel crazy. If Stan Lee don't remember his own yeah. Weird.
So Stan Lee basically he wrote and he ran the place, and then of course Marvel actually technically you could say Stan Lee ran Marvel to the ground because they actually went bankrupt. Marvel was almost out of existence. That to stay alive, just for Marvel to stay alive, they actually they sold rights. They sold rights to characters away. That's why Spider-Man was owned by Sony, because for Marvel to stay alive, they sold a lot of these rights. Actually, I can't remember the price that Disney bought Marvel. I think it was $3-4 billion, but at one time, all of Marvel was offered to Sony for like $20 million, and Sony only wanted.
Sony owns Marvel.
Only wanted Spider-Man. Now, if they sold all of Marvel to Sony, there was no guarantees you would have got the Marvel movies like Disney made. So
yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
But Yeah. Disney owns Marvel, but like I said, they don't own the rights to all the characters. They like the Hulk. Okay, let's use Hulk. Now, Disney Marvel can use Hulk in a movie, but Hulk cannot star in the movie because it's owned by Universal. So Universal Studio owns the rights to the Hulk. So any standalone movie has to be through Universal. But Hulk in the background. So that's why in the Thor movie, the one where Hulk is in it a lot, when Thor and Hulk were fighting, they could have called it Thor and the Hulk because the Hulk cannot be in the title unless it's
Pay for it.
It's paid for by Universal. So they have weird contract deals. So like now Sony has to come out with the Spider-Man movie in a certain amount of years, or the rights goes back to Disney. So
there's a whole lot of weird shit.
How it all works.
Well, it's weird all of a sudden. Like nobody read comics, and all of a sudden comics are the forefront of everything. Everything's comic now. Everything, it's Japan-made this, comics that. I'm not hating it. I love comics, but I'm just surprised of one of the major steps in this timeline, in this living comic book, is comics. Everywhere. Comics. Cartoons. A small number of people watch them. Everybody and their moms watching them. Weird. Only in this place. I'm not hating it though. I like it. It's one of the positives in this comic book reality world we live in, which we'll talk about on Friday. We're living in a Matrix reality, living universe.
Yeah. No. I know it's all a weird world, and like it's cool to be a nerd now, right? I know. Like Captain America, like the Winter Soldier, of course, was put out by Disney, but Paramount has a right to distribute the movies because technically Paramount owns the distribution rights to Captain America. That's why sometimes when you watch Captain America, you'll see Paramount in the beginning because I know. Taurus, nobody really cares.
I just think it's really weird that this comic book we live in, the present place that we live in, the living Matrix has decided to change history, to maneuver history around where those of us that are nerds with the comics and the playing Dungeons and Dragons and stuff, we're the ones that are more aware and more awake than the other ones who called you nerds for reading comics, called you nerds for playing Dungeons and Dragons, called you. All the nerds are the ones that are dominant and waking up with whatever you want to call this effect, whatever wake up thing you want to call this, the God effect, whatever this thing is. God likes the nerds. God likes the fucking Odin, the Allfather, loves the people with the Mandela effect that have like the comic books, the toys, the anything and everything that was associated with a nerd seems to be us. Wide awake of everything. Like fully aware of everything. Kind of fucking cool.
I know.
I like that. If I go to somebody else's house that seems to be aware of the changes or whatever it is, I bet you I'll find all kinds of comics. I'll find a whole list of toys. I'll find a collector's set.
Now, there's a reason why I'm showing this. I know we're about to end the show because I gotta get to Red Robin for the Kids Day to order the $2.99 meals. But Hobbs wrote, have you guys seen the Snyder cut of Justice League yet? Worth 4 hours just to see Batman drop the F-bomb. Now, the reason I'm showing this clip or showing his words is that I know that he is not subscribed to my website.
Whoa.
I know that. You know how I know that, Bob?
How do you know that?
Because if he was subscribed to my website, then he would have got my my weekly newsletter.
Yeah.
That I send out every weekend. Because if you scroll down on my newsletter, you will see that I have a movie review of it from me. from me, Hobbs, that hurt my feelings knowing you're not subscribed to my website. Because I wrote, it's hard to believe that a movie came out in 2017 and Warner Brothers let Zack Snyder finish the movie the way he wanted it to come out in the first place. This movie was 4 hours, and to me, this movie was worth it all the way. My recommendation was it's worth to subscribe to HBO Max for 1 month just to see it, thumbs all the way up. Now, if you were subscribed to my website, you would have got my newsletter. You would have saw that I did a review on it, Hobbs. I'm going to let you slide, but you're going to have to subscribe to my website because, guys, this Friday.
Yeah, you're not a nerd.
I'm going to movies this Friday, and I'm going to watch Godzilla versus King Kong, baby, on the big screen. Dolby surround sound with the best surround. I'm watching this fucking movie. I want to see, I don't care who wins the fight. I want to see two big monsters fight each other. Do I care?
No.
Humans in it? No. I want King Kong Godzilla to step on the humans. Fuck the humans.
Yeah.
I want to see a good fight.
While Eric's at the movies, you guys can come to my channel. I will be doing a live show for
he is sub, but he hasn't checked his email.
You guys can come see me Friday for 1 hour. I always have a faceless conversation into the microphone. Talk about everything. Life.
Now, beyond that, guys, this Friday we're gonna do a Matrix show. And seemed like, I mean, actually, anytime we do a Matrix show, seems like the Matrix stuff is our biggest view shows in a weird way. I can't explain it.
Well, Tenu's just got magic, man. He brings in the people. Whenever he shows up, anomalies happen.
Actually, well, hold on. Actually, the last Matrix that we did pulled in over 2,000 views, and that was with Neo Matrix.
Yeah.
But guys, the reason I'm showing this real quick is this Friday's show is called the Matrix Institute of Technology. So basically, Matrix Teenage is actually is going to be building himself or creating a schooling for his teaching. So in a lot of ways, so we're going to treat this Friday, guys. It's all for fun.
Yay!
All for fun. We're going to treat this Friday like we're all in a classroom. We're all in the classroom, and we're going to have Teenage teach us on why. Okay, it's going to be like a what if scenario. What if we are living in a matrix? No matter what, we're going to go on with that mind frame that we just found out that we woke up in the matrix, and Teenage is going to teach us on what to look for. What are the signs? What do I need to really realize that this world is screwed up? This world isn't correct. We are living in a comic. So we're going to break everything down where he's going to teach us on what to look for.
That's actually
living in this matrix. So I want all you guys to come in. Don't come in like no, God created. No. This ain't about God. This ain't about religion. This is about we are living in a matrix, and what do we need to look for in it?
You got a helicopter on top of us.
There's this. We didn't call them nerds. They were called academics. Yeah. The Mandela effect. Yep. Matrix, Mandela effects, and all that. Yeah. And a lot of people say that there's a belief that the reason Mandela effects are happening is because we're living in a matrix and everything gets decoded, and we're remembering the old code versus the new codes. And some people believe that a Mandela effect is codes of clues that people stole from us, using on their own now, trying to be like cooler, trying to take credit for shit that they're too stupid. They're basically kindergarten truthers and real truthers, and trying to say, so go in your mind frame as, what is this? I spun a coin last week. It's still spinning. Right there. That could be it. And Venom, we'll ask Teenage, what does that mean when he sees it? Is it what kind of clue is that? So it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a blast, It's going to be awesome. It's a great way to end Friday. When Teenage goes, Eric, we got to do another Matrix show. And I said, let's do it on a Friday. Let's leave the fucking week with a bang. So when you go into the weekend, you could go out in life and see if we're living in a comic book world.
Yeah, we are. For me.
Yep. So beyond that, guys, I'm going to end this show so I could go get some Red Robin. It's a $2.99 day, so all kids' meals are $2.99. So go out there, order yourself 3 meals, 4 meals. It's only $2.99 on Red Robin, and they're not sponsoring us. They should.
Should
be sponsoring us.
Eat their hamburgers.
You know, they should, or give us free fucking food for telling everybody to go buy kids' meals.
Yes.
I like to test reality. That's what we're going to learn on Friday. We're going to test reality on Friday.
Yeah, I've been fucking with reality.
Guys, I'm serious. I love you all. I love how you guys are all open-minded. You're all open to the idea of.
I don't like any one of you.
And because we're all on this journey together. We're not on this journey individually. We're all on this journey together.
I'm on my own.
This comic book world that we live in, that Bob famously always says. We're living in a comic book.
Trust nobody.
We're all living in a comic book together, and we're all trying to figure out why. So beyond that, we'll see you guys on Friday.